Yes, Susan.
Surface area.
Which page, Habibi?
Page 495.
494.
95. Yes.
494.
Question 5. Yes.
Here, you mean?
Yes, yes. Question 5.
Question what?
5.
5.
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
طيب, this one, we need to find the surface area, صح يا يزن?
Yes.
طب, what we have here on the floor? We have a square, right?
Yes. Square.
Because the length and the width are the same, so we have a square. What's the area of the square?
S multiplies
Which is here, how much?
15.75 multiplies 15.75.
Multiply. Good. So we can find the area of the square first.
Yes.
So here the surface area equal 15.75 multiply 15.75, right?
Yes.
This is the area of the square plus. Now we need to find the area of the triangles, right?
Yes. 4
How
multiply
many? 4 multiply what?
the triangle is
The bases are the same, right? Because the sides are all equal down and the height is the same, right?
yes.
The 4 multiply the area of the triangle. Do you know it?
Yes, 1
How?
over 3
1 over 2
B.
يبني
1 over 2
multiply
B.
15.75 multiply the height, which is given how much?
12.24.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
I thought
Hmm.
we shouldn't make 4 multiply.
No, because we have 4 congruent triangles, so we can make 4 multiply. Okay?
Yes.
Else.
No, Mr. Friend.
Okay, then. طيب, guys, if you don't have questions, let's go to page 571 together to do some exercises about probability. If you have, you can ask me. If you don't, let's do these exercises together here. Page 571. Okay. You can start, guys, doing a question 1, 2, 3. Each one, all of you guys, do question 1, 2, and 3. And we will solve it together after a while. I will select students from you and solve these questions. So do these questions, guys. Each one by himself, please. And if you finish, put your hand so we can take the answers from you. Again, guys, do questions 1, 2, 3 in this page 571. And if you finish, put your hand so I can take the answers from you. Yeah, like question 1, guys. Who can help me with the question 1? Yalla, more. Who did the question 1, 2, 3? Put your hands, please. If you did the question 1, 2, 3, put your hand. And if you don't understand any question from these questions, put your hand also. You can ask me, guys. It's revision. You can ask me. Type. Let's start with Mustafa with the question one. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Okay.
Yeah, read the
Um,
question one.
Multiple choice. The spinner shown is divided into 6 equal size sections.
Mhm.
Which of the following best describes the likelihood of the spinner landing on an odd number?
Good. So here in the odd numbers, what we have 1, 3,
1
and
to
5, right?
1 to 6.
No, the odd numbers.
Oh, the
1,
odd number 1,
3,
3,
and
5.
5. So we have 3 odd numbers and 3 even numbers and equal size
Equal like.
sections. So what's the likelihood here?
Equally likely.
Equally likely. Part C, guys, is the likelihood. Part C. So the answer of question 1 is part C. Why? Because we have 3, all of them have the same size, and we have equal numbers, equal odd numbers and even numbers. So both have the same chance to happen. So question 1 is equally likely, the best likelihood to happen. Question 2. Dawood.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, Dawood, question 2, read.
Multiple choice. A jar contains 4 yellow marbles, 11 green marbles, and 9 blue marbles.
So we have yellow
Which-
marbles, green, and blue, right?
Yes.
Continue.
Which is the best description of the likelihood of selecting a red marble from the jar? Impossible.
Mhm. Impossible. There is no red at all. So how you will select a red? So question 2 is impossible, guys. Question 3. So the first one, guys, equally likely. The second one, impossible. Let's see question 3 now. Abdullah, read ya Abdullah.
Yes, Mr. A number
Yeah.
cube with sides labeled 1, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 is rolled 50 times. The number 6 is rolled 10 times. What is the relative frequency of rolling a 6?
Hello.
Select
All that apply.
the
So here we have 50 times. The 6 is rolled 10 times. What is the relative frequency, ya Abdullah? Do you know the relative frequency? No.
Yes, Mr.
Do you know the relative frequency? It's like the probability.
Yes, I know.
So what is it? How much?
The relative frequency.
Mm.
It equals to wait, Mr. Minute.
Abdullah,
Yes.
do you remember the relative frequency?
So does it equal 20%?
How 20%? Tell me. Tell me how you find it. بسرعة. يا ابني talk.
Yes.
Talk حبيبي talk. لا ضل ساكت. How you find it 20%?
Still, I don't remember it.
طيب say I don't remember. Why you waste time يا عبد الله? Relative frequency حبيبي is the number. They asked me the relative frequency for 6, right? How many
Yes.
times do we get 6? 10 times. And how many the whole times of doing the experiment? 50. So the ruling 6 is 10 over 50,
1/5.
which is cross the zeros 1/5.
Yes.
And if you divide 1/5 in your calculator, it will be 0.2. If you multiply it with 100, it will be 20%. So what are all applied here? The first one applied 0.2.
Yes.
The second one, 1/5 applied.
Yes.
And the last one, 20% applied.
Yes. 20%.
So we have three answers selected here. 1/5, 0.2, and the 20%. The other are not. This is question 3, guys. Now, the relative frequency is similar to the probability. Number of the events, how much or how many over the total. Let's see question 4 now, guys. Question 4. Question 4, Omar.
Sir, I have a question about the exam.
Ask me.
In model 10, lesson 3, the theoretical
Which page يا حبيبي? Which
property.
page?
Go see it now.
Which page?
Page 529.
What?
529.
529. Okay. Yeah. Which question about the theoretical probability?
The example
Example 1.
1.
Example 1 يا ابني علي صوتك.
Yes.
Example 1 read.
Example 1. Yes.
طب read يلا.
Each letter in the word mathematics is written on a piece of paper.
We have
What
the
is the
word
sample space? The sample space.
mathematics. صح? We have the
Yes.
word mathematics. We want to select it.
صح.
Select a letter. But we need to find the sample space يا عمر. Okay? Here the sample space of the word mathematics. All the letters, but without repeating. Right?
Right.
So we put M. Okay, Amar? A.
Okay.
T. H. E. مظبوط? ال M, this one is written. No need to write it again. Got it? So this, yes,
Okay.
yes, 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 yes. This M, no need, because the A, no need. It is written here. The T, no need. It is written here. The I, yes, because it's not repeated. Got it?
Got it.
Are you with me, Ibni? The C, yes.
Yes. Yes.
The S, yes. So we put the letters, but don't repeat the letters. If you have letter 2 times, just enough to write it 1 time. Do you understand it? This is how we find the sample space of a word.
Sir, yes.
This is, if you see the, we took word Mississippi, guys. If you remember, I don't know which, where, Mississippi. Remember this word? It has a lot of words, a lot of letters that are repeated. So to find the sample space of a word, guys, or selecting a letter from a word, put all of the letters, but without repeating. This is the idea of. تمام يا عمر؟ طيب. Let's go back to
تمام.
our. Do you have any questions else يا ابني؟ عمر.
No, thank you, Mr.
طيب. Let's go back to our test اللي هو الريفيجن براكتس اللي بنحل فيها. يلا. We did question 1, 2, 3. Let's do question 4, guys. Question 4. عبد اللطيف.
Yes, Mr.
يلا يا عبد اللطيف. Question 4.
Mr. Mr.
مم.
My question was question number 3, and you make it. Thank you.
طيب, we did the question 3, right? طيب. Question 4. Read. Who can help me, guys? Question 4. فارس. Read يا فارس. يلا.
You hear me, mister?
Yes, I hear you, Mr.
Okay. Equation editor. The table shows the number of items bought by different students at the school bookstore this morning. What is the relative frequency that the student bought one item? Express your answer as a fraction in simplest form.
Good. So here we have the number of items, and here we have the frequency. The item number 1, 6 times. Number 2, 5 times. Number 3, 7 times. Number 4, 6 times. They want me to find the relative frequency of item number 1. How we find it, yeah, Paris?
Uh,
Hmm.
one over 6.
No, how?
By adding the number of items.
Number of items. These names, يبني, names. هذول names. Here we care about the frequencies. Look here. Now the relative frequency, guys, equal. They want the relative frequency of number 1, item number 1. What is the frequency of item number 1? 6.
6. Yeah.
So it is 6 over the total of the frequencies. Let's add the
54.
total. 6 plus 5, 11.
11.
Plus 13, 24, right?
Yeah, 24.
24. So 6 over 20.
34.
And the question said to express it in simplest form. Now 6 over 24, how much? Divide by 6
2.
up and down. No, يبني, by 6.
Okay, 6.
It will be 1 over 4.
Yeah.
This is the relative frequency of question 4. In the table, guys, we took the idea of tables. Don't forget that. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Mustafa?
The students have forgot my hand.
طيب. Yazan? عبد اللطيف?
No, Mr. Thank you.
Good. Abdul
No,
Latif.
Mr. Thank you.
So you don't have questions, guys. Right. Study well, guys. We still have revision class on Thursday. So you can
Yes.
prepare your questions there. That's all, you know, it's 30 minutes only. So just study well, guys. Revise the videos. If you miss any lesson, any idea, everything in your videos, guys. So go to Classera and watch the videos there. You will have everything in front of you. And for sure, if you have any questions, you can contact me on Classera. Take a picture of the question and send it. Always study what we did, guys. Don't study anything that we don't do it together. We didn't do it together. Okay. So like the examples, the check, the test practice for each lesson. And if you misunderstand any idea, you have many ways to remember it. You can go to the videos, you can revise the classwork, pictures, which I send to your inbox always. And you can contact me for sure in my Classera inbox. And I'm ready there to answer your questions. That's all for today. Hope you have a good day. Thank you so much. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr.